We're talking about Malaysia, a country bursting with energy, culture, and landscapes that'll make you rethink your whole existence. Picture this: bustling cities that'll remind you of Blade Runner, ancient rainforests straight out of Jurassic Park, and beaches that belong on a postcard. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into Malaysia. First up, we're hitting the ground running in Kuala Lumpur, or KL as the cool kids call it. This is the beating heart of Malaysia, a city that never sleeps. Imagine towering skyscrapers, sleek monorails, ancient temples, and colonial buildings. It's like stepping into a time machine, but with better street food. KL's street food scene is next level: smoky satay skewers, spicy noodle soups, and fragrant curries. A culinary adventure for your taste buds. KL isn't just about modern marvels, it's steeped in history and tradition. Wander through the Batu Caves, a Hindu shrine inside a limestone cave. For the best views, head to a rooftop bar. Sip a cocktail as the sun sets over the skyline. Now, everyone knows about the Petronas Towers, right? Iconic. But KL is a city begging to be explored off the beaten path. Dive deeper, find those hidden gems that give the city its soul. Check out the Pasar Seni, a maze of stalls selling everything from antiques to handmade jewelry, or wander through the Central Market, a hub for Malaysian crafts and culture. For a local experience, hop on the LRT, KL's public transportation system. It's cheap, efficient, and the best way to experience the city like a local. All right, from the modern metropolis of KL, we're stepping back in time to Malacca. This place is a living museum, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's seen it all. I'm talking centuries of history, etched into every street, every building. Imagine Portuguese fortresses, Dutch churches, and British colonial buildings, all jumbled together in a captivating architectural tapestry. It's like walking through a history book, except way more Instagrammable. You can practically feel the weight of the past as you wander through the Stadhuis, a 17th century Dutch administrative building painted a vibrant salmon pink. It's the oldest Dutch building in Southeast Asia, and a testament to Malacca's strategic importance throughout history. And don't even get me started on the food. Malacca is a melting pot of cultures, and that's reflected in its cuisine. Portuguese, Dutch, Chinese, Malay, it's all here blended together to create something truly unique. Now, when you're in Malacca, you gotta do it right. Forget taxis, forget buses, hop on a Trishaw. These brightly decorated three-wheeled chariots are iconic. They're like the gondolas of Malacca, but instead of serenading you, your driver might tell you ghost stories about the city. Let them pedal you through the narrow streets of Malacca's historic core. You'll weave past ancient temples, colonial-era buildings, and bustling markets, all while soaking up the sights and sounds of this vibrant city. And when your stomach starts rumbling, which it will make a beeline for some Nyonya cuisine. This is the legacy of the Peranicans, descendants of Chinese traders who settled in Malacca centuries ago. It's a blend of Chinese and Malay flavors that'll blow your mind. Think spicy laksa, fragrant chicken rice balls, and the most addictive desserts you've ever tasted. Trust me, your taste buds will be thanking you for weeks. Malacca is a feast for the senses, a journey through time, and a must-visit for anyone coming to Malaysia. Alright guys, listen up. Penang, this place is insane. Forget New York, forget Tokyo. Penang is a whole other level of food paradise. We're talking street stalls sizzling with char kway teow, hawker centers serving up the most fragrant laksa, and nasi kandar. And the best part is, it's cheap, like ridiculously cheap. This place is a melting pot of cultures, Chinese, Malay, Indian. So what are you waiting for? Get to Penang and get ready for a sensory overload. Okay, so you've stuffed yourself silly with all the amazing food Penang has to offer. Good. Now let's walk it off and explore the other side of this island. Penang's got history for days, man. Check out Georgetown, a UNESCO World Heritage Site packed with colonial-era buildings, Chinese shophouses, and street art. Get lost in the back alleys, discover hidden temples, antique shops, and street art. Visit the Kongsi clan house, an ornate temple complex with intricate carvings. And hey, if you're looking for a break from the city, Penang's got beaches too. Rent a motorbike, explore the coastline, and find your own little slice of paradise. Strap on your hiking boots and grab your water bottles because we're about to take on Southeast Asia's highest peak, Mount Kinabalu. The view from the top is worth every ounce of sweat. Breathtaking sunrises, a sea of clouds, and a sense of accomplishment. Be prepared with proper training, the right gear, and a permit. 2 days of intense trekking, pushing yourself to your limits. Incredible biodiversity surrounds you as you climb. Alright, so you've made it to base camp. You're exhausted, muscles are aching, but you can't stop now. The summit push starts around 2 or 3 a.m., climbing with headlamps in the dark. Nothing beats standing on the summit of Mount Kinabalu. The air is thin, the world below you. It's a moment of pure exhilaration, but the journey's not over yet. The descent can be just as challenging, but hey, at least it's downhill, right? Take your time, soak in the scenery, and congratulate yourself. It's about conquering yourself, pushing your limits, testing your endurance. That's what makes Mount Kinabalu special. Time to ditch the hiking boots for flip-flops because we're heading to the Perhentian Islands. Pristine white sand beaches, turquoise waters, and lush jungle landscapes. The Perhentians are paradise. 2 main islands, Perhentian Besar and Perhentian Kessel. Besar's laid back, perfect for honeymooners. Kessel is where the party's at, with beach bars and fire shows. Snorkeling and diving here is out of this world. Vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life. Think Nemo, colorful fish, maybe even a turtle. Now, if you can tear yourself away from the beaches for a bit, there's more to the Perhentians than just soaking up the sun. For you adventure junkies, there are some epic jungle treks that'll take you deep into the rainforest. You can hike to hidden waterfalls, spot exotic birds, and maybe even encounter some curious monkeys along the way. Just watch out for those mischievous macaques. They've got a thing for stealing sunglasses. And speaking of wildlife, one of the coolest things about the Perhentians is the turtle conservation efforts. These islands are a nesting ground for green and hawksbill turtles, and there are projects dedicated to protecting these endangered creatures. You can volunteer your time, learn about turtle conservation, and even witness baby turtles hatching and making their way to the sea. It's an experience you won't forget. So pack your bags, slather on that sunscreen, and get ready for some serious island time. The Perhentians are calling. Picture this, 130 million years old, older than dinosaurs. That's Taman Negara National Park, one of the most ancient rainforests on this planet, sprawling across 3 states and teeming with life. Not just trees, exotic birds, massive elephants, and maybe a tiger. This is raw and untamed. Come prepared to hike, to sweat, and face mosquitoes, but it's worth it. The energy is electric, the air thick with humidity and sounds of life. Step back in time, a million miles from the city, disconnect, immerse in nature. Breathe in the jungle air and get lost in the moment. Taman Negara is calling your name. Now, if you're scared of heights, maybe skip this next part. Taman Negara is home to the world's longest canopy walkway. Yeah, you heard that right. We're talking about a suspension bridge swaying in the wind, hundreds of feet above the jungle floor. But the view, man, the view is insane. You're literally walking through the treetops, looking out over this endless sea of green. It's like something out of Avatar. And if you're lucky, you might spot some monkeys swinging through the trees. But the adventure doesn't stop there. You can hop in a boat and head downriver, navigating the rapids, surrounded by towering trees and the sounds of the jungle. Keep your eyes peeled for crocodiles lounging on the banks, and maybe even a tapir taking a dip. This is what it's all about, guys. Pushing your limits, experiencing something new, and connecting with nature on a whole other level. Taman Negara isn't just a park, it's a journey. And trust me, it's a journey you won't forget. So we've trekked through the rainforest, but are you ready to go underground? We're headed to Gunung Mulu National Park, home to jaw-dropping Indiana Jones-worthy caves. a UNESCO World Heritage Site, millions of years in the making. Underground cathedrals with towering chambers and sparkling stalactites. If you're up for an adventure, grab your headlamp and let's go. The air is thick with anticipation, and you can't help but feel a sense of awe. Now, you might think caves are all Gunung Mulu has to offer. Wrong. This place is an adventurer's playground. Above ground, you've got dense rainforest, cascading waterfalls, and challenging trekking routes. Want to paddle through the rainforest? Hop in a kayak and explore the rivers, surrounded by towering limestone cliffs and lush vegetation. It's a surreal experience, gliding through the water, the silence broken only by the sounds of nature. Feeling ambitious? Lace up your hiking boots and tackle one of the many trekking routes. You can choose your challenge, from leisurely walks to multi-day expeditions. The rewards, breathtaking views, encounters with exotic wildlife, and a sense of accomplishment that comes from pushing your limits. Gunung Mulu is a place of contrasts. The darkness of the caves against the vibrancy of the rainforest, the tranquility of the rivers against the challenge of the trails. It's a place that will test you, surprise you, and leave you breathless. Alright guys, let's be real for a second. Malaysia can get hot, like really hot. But guess what? There's an escape. I'm talking about the Cameron Highlands, a cool, misty haven high up in the mountains. Think rolling hills, tea plantations, and fresh, crisp air. Escape the hustle and bustle, slow down, and smell the tea. The Cameron Highlands are famous for their tea production. Visit these plantations, learn about tea making, and enjoy the views. So, you've had your fill of tea. What's next? How about some strawberries? Yeah, you heard that right. The Cameron Highlands are also famous for their strawberries, thanks to the cool climate. You can visit strawberry farms, pick your own berries, and indulge in all things strawberry, from fresh juice to delicious jams. But the sweetness doesn't stop there. Get ready for a sensory overload at the butterfly gardens, where you'll be surrounded by thousands of colorful butterflies fluttering around you. It's like stepping into a real-life fairy tale. And for all you adventure junkies out there, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. The Cameron Highlands are also a hiker's paradise, with trails winding through the rainforest, leading to waterfalls, viewpoints, and hidden temples. Whether you're looking for a relaxing retreat, a cultural experience, or an adrenaline rush, the Cameron Highlands have something for everyone. It's a place to breathe, to explore, and to discover the beauty of Malaysia's highlands. Alright guys, we're talking Langkawi. This place is like the definition of paradise. Imagine crystal clear water, white sand beaches that stretch on forever, and swaying palm trees. Yeah, it's that good. We're talking about more than just beaches here though. Langkawi is recognized as a UNESCO Global Geopark. That means it's not just beautiful, it's got some serious geological significance. Cliffs, caves, waterfalls. Nature's putting on a show, and trust me, you've got a front row seat. Now, if you're anything like me, you're gonna want to experience it all. Island hopping is a must. Rent a boat, grab some friends, and go explore hidden coves and secluded lagoons. And don't even get me started on the sunsets. Picture this. You, on a boat, cold drink in hand, watching the sky erupt in color. It's the stuff memories are made of. But hold up, we're just getting started. We're about to crank things up a notch. So, we've established Langkawi's got the beaches. But here's the thing, it's also got this whole other side. Think luxury resorts, overwater bungalows, infinity pools overlooking the ocean. We're talking next-level relaxation, spa treatments, the works. And if you're looking for a little adventure to balance out all that relaxation, Langkawi's got you covered. Ever been on a cable car that takes you up a mountain? No? Well, here's your chance. The Langkawi cable car takes you to the top of Gunung Machincang, where you get panoramic views of the entire island. But here's the real kicker. You can walk across the Langkawi Sky Bridge. It's this curved pedestrian bridge that juts out from the mountain, suspended over 300 feet in the air. It's like walking on air. Trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. And when you're done with all that, head back down, grab some street food, and soak in the vibrant culture. Langkawi's got it all. Alright guys, buckle up because we're heading up, way up, to Genting Highlands. Imagine this, a sprawling entertainment complex perched on top of a mountain range. We're talking casinos, theme parks, shopping malls, restaurants, you name it, they got it. Now I know what you're thinking. A mountaintop resort? Really? But trust me on this one. Genting Highlands is a whole other world. It's like Vegas met Disneyland, and they decided to have a baby in the clouds. The first thing you're going to notice is the weather. You're up in the Titiwangsa Mountains, so the air is cool and crisp. It's a welcome escape from the tropical heat, let me tell you. And the views? Don't even get me started. We're talking rolling hills, lush greenery, and on a clear day you can see for miles. But here's the thing about Genting. It's not just about the scenery. It's about the energy. The place is buzzing with excitement, 24/7. So let's talk entertainment. We're starting with the casinos. Genting's got a bunch of them, each one more over the top than the last. And we're not talking some small-time operation here. We're talking roulette wheels spinning, cards flying, slot machines clanging. You can feel the energy in the air. It's electric. But Genting's not just for high rollers. They've got something for everyone. Theme parks? Check. There's an indoor theme park and an outdoor one, both packed with roller coasters, water rides, and enough entertainment to keep you busy for days. And if you're a foodie, get ready to have your mind blown. Genting's got restaurants serving up cuisine from every corner of the globe. We're talking Michelin star fine dining, street food markets, all-you-can-eat buffets. Whatever you're craving, Genting's got you covered. And the best part? You don't even have to leave the resort. They've got hotels for every budget, from budget-friendly to blow-the-bank luxury. So whether you're looking for a weekend getaway or a full-blown vacation, Genting Highlands has something for everyone. From the bustling streets of Kuala Lumpur to the serene beaches of Langkawi, Malaysia, truly offers a travel experience like no other. Whether you're looking to immerse yourself in rich history, embark on thrilling adventures, or simply relax in paradise, you'll find it all here. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel inspiration, and let us know in the comments which of these amazing places you're excited to visit. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Malaysia. See you in the next video.